DG of a campaign DG of a political party by profile can be invited by Commissioner of Police. He can be invited by the Director of SSS. Yes. He can be invited by the Commander of Army. Why eviction in his house over the night? The police that were legally attached to him were killed. He has an approval for that effect. And that is why we are here. And unfortunately, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Bertrand Onoha, who is in the state just to make money, accepted the abnormality he is not aware of. He is illiterate of the whole thing that happens. We are aware from what I read the press statement from the SDP candidate MURTALA AJAKA, where he said the Director of SSS, the Commander of Navy, one Commander Keleje, who has killed so many people from Kogi Central to the west down to the east, they are the ones that orchestrated it. This is not the first time.
Less than 40-45 years. Yes. You agree with me that we are civil people, organized people. Yes. We are responsible to the extent that we know the position of the law. Yes. The reason why we are here today is not only for ourselves. Yes. As I speak to you now, as we are protesting now, we are protesting in solidarity with the men of Nigeria police that have been blocked. Is that what we are saying? Are we fighting for ourselves alone? Are we not fighting for Nigeria police? So Nigeria police should treat us not with disdain. Nigeria police should treat us with utmost civility. We are responsible people. We are not proud. All we are saying is solidarity forever. We must stand. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
We have told them that if the CP is not removed by Friday, we will cover the entire Kogi and there will be no election.
Yes.
We can't continue to tolerate this nonsense and irresponsible acts of people who are paid by the taxpayers' money.
Yes.
Who come around to ensure that taxpayers are killed. It is not done. This same CP 2 weeks ago gave an outlaw, Friday Makama, 15 armed policemen, and they attacked us on our way. Only God saved us. We thought they were thugs. The one that our police was able to get, we discovered that was a policeman.
Imagine.
And who confessed that there were 15 policemen. Is this a nation?
No.
Are we in a banana republic?
No.
This should not be tolerated in any way.
By the special grace of God.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
No policemen just being killed. You can recall that about 2 weeks ago, there was an attack on the SDP gubernatorial candidate. And among the people found to be behind this attack was an ASP of police. Now, why is the police found around all these dirty games in Kogi State? Of course, it's not too far-fetched. We have a commissioner of police that have already sold his conscience. Not just sold his conscience, he has now sold to the tenets of the governor of Kogi State and have decided to run us down. Veteran Onoha is not for the interest of the people of Kogi State. We are making this statement open because we have held several protests in the past few days. There are so many petitions against this front for the past few weeks. Nothing has been done. Today, this morning, the early hours of this morning, An attack was made on the DG campaign of SDP, and 3 policemen lost their life. Painfully for the police commissioner to come out and still tag them thugs. What is the height of criminality? Our take is that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should own up to the responsibility of the protection of the human life and properties in Kogi State. That is sacrosanct because it is constitutional. And remove the CP of Kogi. The CP of Kogi State must be removed with immediate effect. Not just the CP of Kogi State, CSP Ojo, who is the head of the counter-terrorist unit, is one of the hands fingered behind all these crimes that is happening in Kogi State. And the DSS are not helping matters. In this case, we are calling on the president through the National Security Advisor to do the needful in Kogi State. We have a lot of personnel present for the election. But what is happening 4 or 5 days to election, which is today, does not guarantee safety of the people.
It's obvious that the chief security of the state, Governor Bello, is doing everything to make sure. See, we have about 96 hours to election, and you still see this carnage. And I want to tell you, I want to assure you that the intention is to intimidate the people because they do not have the manpower to prosecute this election and be called a winner. And that is why you could see this demonstration. But I can assure you that the people are more resilient because they want to choose their leader this time around. Having suffered for there about 7 years and above, the people don't want to continue in this political perpetual intimidation, political perpetual penury, where salaries are not being paid, where an ordinary co-guide has been subjected to become like the Talakawas, where they have been subjected to become like an Almajiri. So it is a fundamental issue. What we are calling for is that we are calling for a very active and responsive move from the president and the commander-in-chief of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, in person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to call these people to order. And we are asking that on immediate effect, the commissioner of police be transferred from Kogi State. Veteran Onoha be transferred from Kogi State. Because it's going to constitute more problem for us ahead of this 96 hours to election. And not only that, we are going to record more killings of innocent citizens who may want to come out to observe their franchise. So we are calling on this that we cannot afford to lose any other co-guides again in the name of money being collected from somewhere we do not know.
Obey the law, obey the order. How do we obey the law and order where injustice prevail? What is the total number of Nigeria police? What is the total number of Nigeria police? If all of us to carry AK-47, can they man the nation? No. In the absence of injustice, people will be forced to take law into their hand. Can police curtail it? Can army curtail it? How many of us will they kill? So what are we saying? Remove the commissioner of police from Kogi State. Yes. Remove him. He has to leave Kogi State because the DSS has back out. The army has back out. Why do DSS accepted it? They accepted because we were able to expose them. The car that was used was a special Israeli-made armored vehicle that was procured for for the DSS. Now what are we saying? Kogi State is backward because of one man. The man who has failed his responsibility. He's building properties everywhere in Abuja, buying lands everywhere in Abuja. He cannot complete one project in the name of the state. Democracy is about the government of the people for the people, and the people of the Kogi State are saying they want to effect changes. How can Inspector General Police tell us he's mobilizing over 40,000 police to Kogi State election, and about 4 of his men were killed? Police has not issued any statement. The same police went to accept that the police commissioner of police labeled his own men as a political thugs. What a nation! How can you call inspector of police a thug? What a nation! How long will honor remain? That is what we are here for. We are not here because of one thing or the other. We are not political thugs. We are not political thugs. We are not hopeless. We are not jobless. We are civilized people. We are exposed citizens of Kogi State that are concerned with the ongoing abnormality. The only way we can guarantee free and fair election, the only way we can guarantee maintenance of law and civil obedience is for that commissioner of police to leave Kogi State. And if they refuse, whatever happened on Saturday, they should take. Because the only thing they think is AK-47. And you are aware of it. We are not afraid of it. That's why we are here. We are calling on Inspector General to effect that transfer. When the people of Imo cried out, he listened to them. He effect the change in Imo. Why is he finding it difficult to remove, to effect changes and remove the commissioner of police in Kogi State? That's what we are saying. The candidate of APC is popular, has been alleged. The candidate of SDP is popular. The candidate of PDP is popular. The candidate of NDC is popular. Let the people decide. Why are you forcing people not to decide? That's what we are here for.
What's happening in Kogi State is that impression is being given that Nigeria is a failed state. And we know that Nigeria is not a failed state. We know that our president and commander-in-chief, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, is in charge, and we look forward to his assistance to get peace. We need peace, and after peace, we get the election done democratically and we win very well.
Thank you. Yes, we have met with the management of the police and we have put forward to them our complaint and our demands. As you know, 3 police officers have been killed by the Ayabele staff under the guise of security. So we have briefed them and they've assured us they are going to take action. We have demanded that the CP, Mr. Bertrand, should leave Kogi State because it's a major problem. We are equally going to see the DGDSS, that Mr. Toshin should leave Kogi State. He's part of the problem. Navy Commodore Ajulu, the commander of NNS Lugard, he's part of the problem. Akelize is their boy, that is a henchman that do this killing on behalf of the state. And we have documented everything to them, and they are going to take action. They say we'll brief them, and they say they'll act accordingly.